Hello, welcome back to channel. In this video's lecture series, we'll continue with the IoT part. So in the previous video, we discussed about the basics of IoT, what is IoT, what are Internet of Things, what do you mean by thing, and followed by that, in this video, we'll discuss about what are the different sensors. So to make an analogy of what are sensors, we'll discuss about our human anatomy. What are the different senses that we have? So it is commonly said that we have five senses. To be exact, we have a lot more than five senses. But let's stick to the previous knowledge, okay? So what are the major five senses that we have? The one is sense of vision through our eyes. Next is sense of smell through our nose. Then we have the sense of taste through our tongue. Fourth is the sense of hearing through our ears. Yeah. The last one is sense of touch through our skin. Okay. So these are the senses and the sensors that we have in our body. So similarly, we have for IoT device, we need sensors that give the environment's data and give the changes in the that particular environment or the particular parameters to the controller part that we have for that particular IoT setup. So the first one predominant thing that we have is the sense of vision or sight. So what do you do? What is the sensor that we have for us? We have the eye, human eye. So what the human eye does is uh, the photons that are coming out of the surrounding environment, it enters our eye, and then the image falls on our retina. The changes, this causes the retina to send an electrical signal to our brain. Then the brain interprets whatever is in that particular vision. Then it interprets the image. So that's the purpose of our human eye. So similar to that, what devices do we have? What are the sensors that we have that can capture the image and give us some sense of some recording of the image? We have cameras and some image sensors. So what do you have? What is the purpose of the camera? What the camera does is it takes the image and then it records it in some sort of recording medium. Earlier it used to be like the reels. So we take a reel of camera and then the images are um, imprinted on that when they are exposed to the surrounding environment. The images are imprinted on it. If we want, we can take photos. If it is a video camera, then these set of images are constructed together as a video. And in the current modern scenario, what it does is all the images are converted into data, and these data will be stored in the form of let's say like SD card or hard drive or in any sort of digital drive medium. So in let's say when we compare our eyes to the camera, the modern day cameras, what our eyes does is it takes the image that is present there, whatever the information that are there in the visual medium, it takes the information and sends it to our brain. What the camera does is it takes the entire, let's say like whatever is in its field of vision, it takes the entire image in sort of pixels, in something called pixels. So what is a pixel? Pixel is, let's say like we have let's imagine a board and the board is cut into different pieces. Let's say like it is split into like fiber. It is split into 25. Let's say it's a square board and it's split into 25 parts. So each individual part is a pixel. So if we take, let's say like whatever you see on the screen, right? If you take a screenshot of it and split it into tables, each individual cell will become a pixel. Each individual pixel will have multiple data. So let's say this particular region, let's say like let's take a bigger pixel. Let's assume that this is an entire pixel. So what are things that you can find is you can find that there are different colors. The each color has a different brightness and sharpness, and each color has its own RGB data. So all these data will be compiled together to give us different multiple information from a single pixel. So imagine the entire picture; it will have multiple pixels, and multiple pixels will sum up to a bigger amount of data. So we can either use it for just visual changes, any to identify if anything is present, or to use it just for the image essay, or we can utilize the individual pixels and bifurcate and make a data analysis on that, and then it can be used for it can be connected with AI or ML to identify from each pixel's data, we can we can have some data interpretation, and with that we can identify metadata analysis as well.